Question everything, for the truth should not be televised. And that's for sure. So with that, I was listening to Donald Trump's speech and stuff. One of them anyways, he did many. But one of them when he was talking about how the Aboriginal Negroes, even though they don't either call us that trick word, African Americans, that declassification of word, that mind switch word. But basically what he was saying was, we should vote for him because we have nothing to lose. Because if you just look at our communities and look at the abandoned buildings and schools run down and so on, and he went on speaking on this level of the communities that we are in, and how he sees the lack of resources and economic growth in our community, all around our infrastructure of our communities. And my thing is, he's the ex-president running for president, speaking like this on our communities. But these are the ones, when you look at the presidencies going all the way back, all the way back to when they was owning our people as property, presidents, allegedly. They are the ones that deal with this reality of what we call United States, and these resources that are allocated throughout the United States to the different communities. They actually control all that. The government, federal government, United States government, state. But my thing is, for him to speak on it like that, he openly tells you that as the president, they know that our communities are starving for resources and that we're not getting the amount of resources that we're supposed to get. Now the question is it on purpose? Because for him to know that, and they the ones who manipulate and move the resources to where they need to go, and we're not getting the resources, but they know the situation, how did that work for us as Aboriginal Negroes of America? Because when I look around and I think about this stuff, I say, well, damn, here it is. We as a people in our history, when it comes to dealing with the colonizers, is one of destruction. And they know this. And for them to know the history written down better than me and have the documents at their fingertips, for them not to allocate resources to our community and not to bring economic growth or open up doors for opportunity to have grants and loans for small businesses to be in our community black owned, they're telling us in our face what's really going on. That they're starving us out on purpose. Because he can't speak like that and not know that this is what's happening. And this is why I keep telling y'all, you can't be with the people's children who Holocaust you. Because that's what we are. We are with the children of our Holocausts. Because we are the children who survived the Holocausts, the massacres, and the genocide. We're their bloodline. And in turn, those that committed those atrocities against our bloodline, their children are the one who's controlling the system that done this to us. And we call this freedom. How could it be freedom if you're still under the control of the people that done this to you? That's why it calls inheritors. Because those that come after the ones that did this to us are their generations. And their generations are the ones who inherit what their forefathers have and have done. And in turn, maintain what their forefathers have done. That's just the reality to it. It's no different from owning a house and passing that house down to your child in the mindset of the child maintaining the house as generational wealth and capitalizing on it by bringing it into a more of a profit. And if that's true, then it's no different from these children here who has inherited their forefathers' massacres, Holocaust, genocide, robbery of the land, stealing of the land, enslavement of our people, and the generational wealth that was built from that. They inherited all that. Now the question is, are they maintaining what their forefathers have done? And if they are, then guess what they're doing? They're maintaining our oppression. There's no other way around it. That's just what it is. Just because someone smiles in your face and give you a handshake doesn't mean that they're not still holding on to the status quo of what it means to keep you oppressed. That's just what it is. See, we don't get that. Liberation is separation. Liberation is moving from and separating from those that have oppressed you, those that have genocide, massacred, and Holocaust you. No matter who inherited it, if you don't separate from them, if you don't get liberated up out of their reality, then you're not free. There's no such thing as freedom. Now you want to go on and say, oh, well, we're a little more freer than what our forefathers went through. Well, what you think? They wanted to hold hands and be kumbaya with the people that was Holocaust massacre and genocide them? Or do you think they wanted their land back and wanted to be separated from them as the Aboriginal Negroes on their own land, under their own government, under their own reality? Because regardless of what the colonizers tell you, we had our own civilization, greater than probably what we see now. We just don't know it because we don't understand the hidden reality of what the Vatican and the Smithsonian and many others have hidden from us. That's just what it is. But this is where we stand. So when Trump talk like that, he's telling you what it is. It's just what it is. Just like when Kamala Harris said so many years ago when they got into office, is you going to do something solely for black people, Kamala? Oh no, I'm not just going to do something solely for black people. But if you look up right now in 2024, they got stuff solely for everybody else but us. When you call that maintaining our oppression, allegedly, if they can have money allocated and put to the side for immigrants that ain't even from the country, allegedly, but nothing for you, wouldn't that be maintaining your suffering if you're suffering and struggling in impoverished areas that was forced upon you based off of crimes against humanity done to your bloodline and to your nation of people as Aboriginal Negroes of America? Wouldn't that be maintaining your suffering based off of the race riots that came and destroyed your communities and your businesses and your homes, taking them right from you, and nothing you can do, can't get no restoration, no recourse on that, no justice? Well, this is where we stand. And for those that are out there that don't stand in line with oppression, don't stand in line with hate, don't stand in line with prejudice over a nation, then congrats, and we appreciate you. But we need more like you to stand ground on what is going on with our people, because you know, you see it, and you understand it. But a closed mouth don't help nothing. Speaking out is everything. This is where we stand. This is why we in the boat that we in. And with that, I just don't get it. I just don't understand it. But that is the question. You let me know. Peace, peace.